Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2021, as I had to think of it for a second. There was a dog barking in the background as I began your reading, and I really feel like you're maybe feeling a bit feisty when it comes to work and your finances or just in general this month, or you might find that energies around you are a little too loud or just a bit on edge, okay? Might be working with animals. But I really didn't feel like I had to stall the beginning due to it. Hopefully you don't mind. But anyways, we're going to keep it simple and short in the intro. Keep in mind it's general, and we're going to begin by pulling some Soul's Journey messages, and then we're going to pull some tarot, clarify those if need be, and then finish off with some inspirational advice and messages, all right? For my lovely Aries to begin this monthly money and career read for November 2021. I got 3 coming out. Very grounded energy though, for whatever reason. Interesting. I feel like that was very contradicting. A lot of green on the board. The color of money. Maybe just reminders coming through to keep yourself grounded and balanced. We have a lot for you, okay? We have gratitude and health coming out. I feel like a lot of you needing to be grateful for your health and need to maintain that health all the meanwhile throughout the month of November. But being grateful for the success, the connections you have, feeling like there's certain individuals throughout the month who are going to help you with a career connection or to get to the next level of success, or maybe financially, okay? Might be underlining focus on regrets this month, but blame and happiness, okay? And a lot of you need to ask yourself, am I truly healthy with the amount that I work? Am I truly healthy with certain aspects of my work environment or my career choice, whether it's you working from home and things are a bit hectic, or whether your work environment in the office or whatever the case may be is a bit hectic, okay? How are your choices when it comes to your diet, your daily routine? How are those affecting your health, bleeding into your work, okay? It all does affect things. Blame and happiness. I need to sort of not blame other people within the work environment for certain frustrations that do resurface at certain points this week. Maybe when you're reminded of certain regrets in the past. Other people might try to blame you for certain disturbances in the work environment. I don't know why that's coming out. But it's like you are just doing your best to maintain this level of happiness when it might feel like things are a little bit all over the place. Just being completely honest, okay? And we're moving on to friendship and surrender. I feel like a lot of you are going to foresee yourself, or see yourself rather, meeting new friends throughout the month of November, or simply find that your friends come to visit while you're working, or you just simply, again, have certain connections that help you move to the next levels of success, within your career. All right, but being pushed by the universe to surrender to how things are meant to unravel. At times wanting to control things to see a level of perfection, or to make sure that things don't fall flat like they did maybe in the past with a similar opportunity or just your work in general. Very Four of Pentacles vibe. Just loosen that grip. Let things flow and unravel how they're meant to. They will fall into place, okay? Trust and believe. We're going to continue by pulling some tarot from the Tarot of Dreams deck, new to my collection. What do we have for Aries? Okay, we're going to go with them. A lot of Wands energy. Feeling very feisty or just extra passionate this month. We got 3 already, if I didn't mention it. Sorry, I repeat myself sometimes in these readings. Interesting. But for whatever reason, for the majority of the month, lack of anxiety. Queen of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, a lot of Wands energy. Very in touch with your feminine side this month, or you might find that this is representing a female figure or somebody who's very in touch with their feminine side within your work environment, or who affects your finances in one way, shape, or form. Feeling like you're not the only person you're wrapped up with within your work environment or in your situation that's ultra passionate. It's just this feeling in the air, okay? The Knight of Wands. And so you begin the month of November and you find yourself passionately going after an opportunity, whether it's a new job, a side hustle, a new level of success within your current career choice. It could be a promotion. We're going to further clarify this one, okay? being pushed to in a very grateful way, to be grateful for what you've achieved up until this point, for where you're at, maybe the position you have, but to sort of be getting that slight push, that fire into your ass from the universe to just reach for more, right? Or you might just feel like you have to prove people wrong, or remind people that you know what you're doing within the work environment. How annoying. Two of Wands and the Emperor. So if I remember correctly, that's your energy, and just feeling at the beginning of the month like you long for more. A lot of you feeling unsatisfied with your work choice, or other energies you're working with, or maybe customers, depending on what you do, but needing to sort of plan behind the scenes, you know, behind closed doors for a new choice, you know, what you're going after. You might feel as if what you're hopping on this, I almost said chariot, but just going after passionately, you can't sort of outwardly shout to the world yet, right? And you wouldn't want to because of other opinions or jinxing it, or just people trying to get in your way. Feeling like not everybody around you has your back, especially in the work environment. But yeah, with the Two Wands, truly longing for something more fulfilling, that helps people more, just a better situation for you specifically. Okay, so maybe something healthier. Queen of Cups. And so you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month and you feel a bit emotional, okay? The second Queen to show up in the reading. Feeling as if you have a lot of emotions under the surface, but don't want to sort of outwardly tell people about them, knowing that with the Star coming out, you have to go through this immense amount of healing or continue that process before a new opportunity, or just to make the best out of what you're working towards. I push to keep the hope alive, all right, as people just try to push your buttons for one reason or another. With the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Pentacles, it's you just needing to take a leap of faith towards what you deserve in a confident, sort of cool and collected manner. Doesn't mean like, you know, put that fire out or don't sort of keep the passion alive, but just don't allow yourself to get sort of flustered when it comes to other people's situations or maybe obstacles. Keep that calm, cool, collected Queen of Pentacles vibe about you, all right? And don't stress over your finances. But it feels like a lot of you will be feeling extra spiritually connected, especially in the first half of the month, or the whole month in general, okay? You might be going after an opportunity like a tarot business or something of the sort that is very spiritually connected, obviously, but just not afraid to put in that hard work, to say the very least, okay? Just don't be afraid to go through that healing, all right? People don't need to be nosy, I feel like I need to say. Ace of Wands to move right along. And so you move towards the end of the first half of the month, and you're going after something in an emotional, passionate way. Once again, it's as if what you started to go after at the end of October or the beginning of November is starting to be initiated or come to be at the end of the first half, okay? You might find that this is representing somebody coming towards you with an offer for a job or an opportunity. It may have to do with that, a friend coming towards you, or a connection and being like, I think you'd be perfect for this position. It's healthier for you. It'll just work out, you know, or just benefit you in one way, shape, or form. With the Knight of Cups, you just being like, damn right, I'm going to hop on this this horse, this chariot, and just go after what I deserve. And doesn't mean the healing needs to stop, but it just feels like the whole process, you kind of getting into something better, will help you continue that healing process, okay? I feel like whatever it is going to make you so happy. It's just a need for change, right? Ace of Cups. And so you begin the second half of the month and you're feeling quite abundant for whatever reason. Why is Aries feeling abundant at the beginning of the second half of the month? I mean, obviously because of what's changing, what you're going after, or just what's taking place. I feel like connections, it becomes very apparent throughout the month and just in general recently as to who has your back, you know, who's healthy for you, what type of energies, right? As people try to help you and others try to hold you back or try to hinder you in one way, shape, or form. Again, I don't feel like everyone has your back. Three of Cups. Being pushed to celebrate the level of abundance you have within your career, within your finances, you know, being pushed back to this gratitude card. Be grateful for what's about to transpire and take place. Be grateful for the ups and downs, the lefts and rights, the failures, the obstacles, all of which has led you to become a stronger, healthier version of yourself, and just to gain a better understanding of where you're meant to be, right? It's almost as if you find that you're being pushed or have just left an opportunity within your career that wasn't meant for you. It's like the universe kind of had to make you uncomfortable or just make things less ideal so you could be pushed to something better for you, right? That's at least how I try to view it. But being aligned with the Knight of Wands, it feels like whatever you're going after at this time, even if it's within the same career option, opportunity, or business, you just feeling as if that is leaving your cup overflowing. All the meanwhile, connections that are meant for you are just proven to be worth it at this point, are just growing in a beautiful way. Good for you. The truth is kind of resurfacing all the meanwhile, or just surfacing in general. Page of Wands in reverse to move right along. And so this is what made me think you're not going to be feeling quite anxious, or it might feel like for some of you, you can't sort of begin this new opportunity, this new job, or whatever it may be for you right away. Might be something holding you back. For some of you, it's a permit or a loan or something of the sort, or just maybe training. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Magician, and the Chariot, it just feels like you're being reminded in this middle of the second half of the month of all that's transpiring. You're about to sort of reach for your independence in a new way and achieve those last few cups that need to be filled. Okay, you're manifesting what you desire. The possibilities are endless. And just remember to hop on that chariot. I said that a few times within this reading. But you might find yourself sort of drawn to stay within your hermit mode and just to not expect the worst, okay? You might be trying to compare without meaning to old opportunities that didn't work out, or whatever the case may be, okay? Maybe comparing yourself to other people's success up until this point with something. But it's as if you're being pushed and reminded to sort of, if need be, take a step back and do your own thing for a bit. But because I do feel like a lot of people want to socialize with you this month outside of work. But it feels like you're also at the same time, due to these reminders and what's taking place, being pushed to just jump for joy, right? What you're changing, what you're developing at this time or will be shortly, is to sort of give you this opportunity, this revamp to want to jump out of bed in the morning to achieve what it is for you, okay? Ten of Wands. And the Eight of Cups, interesting. It feels like you're getting prepped to move away from what's no longer working for you, okay? So you finish up the month and it feels like you have a lot on your plate, a lot on your back. Being reminded once again why you're changing things. What do we have for this Ten of Wands? Justice. All right, just keep in mind that justice is about to sort of come into play for you. Some of you might be getting justice for somebody who did you wrong in a past work situation. Interesting. It might end up being you sort of succeeding and them maybe not as much, and you may not be able to see that full on in front of you. But being reminded by the universe, where you could just feel like all the past failures, you're getting your justice and a sense of balance coming into play. Queen of Wands, it's like all the meanwhile, whether it's the reminder of the justice that's come into play for you or just what's about to take place, you feel depleted and like you have a lot on your back, but very passionate and confident on the meanwhile, right? Being pushed to sort of withhold that feistiness within you. I'm being drawn to this cat here, feeling kind of feisty. It's interesting we started with the dog in the background and then a cat to finish up the tarot cards. All right, you might be dealing with some energies outside of work or within your work environment that are not healthy for you. Or with the devil, you might just feel as if you're overworking yourself in one way, shape, or form. Because I do feel like a lot of Aries are not shy to take on multiple jobs, okay? Could be doing like a business and a job, or two jobs in a business. So we're pulling from this small deck that, I don't know the name, it didn't come with a box. But we got 3 here. Prove them wrong. Absolutely. Love that. Definitely coincides with what I've been saying. And then be a warrior, not a warrior. Okay? A reminder not to stress, not to worry throughout the month, just to, take on that warrior kind of aspect and way about you. You must be the change you want to see in the world. Absolutely. So allow yourself to be the change you wish to see, but at the same time, push and strive for that change within your career, within your financial situation, and don't settle for what no longer works for you or once did, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.